The Blackening. So, this movie doesn't actually come out till this Friday. So, as you're currently watching this, it's on a Wednesday night, June 14th. So, I got to see this 2 days before its actual release, and because the theater I live like 2 minutes near was actually playing this early, had an early night screening. Um, so this movie right here, it's basically about a group of these friends, all African American, because it's a black comedy horror movie. It's them, and they're taking a weekend, spending the weekend in this cabin, and because right around, um, weirdly enough, because they're spending Juneteenth there, which is actually coming up this next week, which I guess is now considered a federal holiday. Um, but anyway, they go there, this cabin, and they discover this room, and inside this room is all of these games, all these kind of like board games, and they see this one particular one in the middle of the room, and on a table, it's called the Blackening. So they open the box, and that's when all hell breaks loose. Comes with a little timer that spins around. It's a 60-second timer, and it's basically a life and death kind of game. They had to play the game. It's like a trivia game, and if you get anyone who gets an answer wrong, they end up dying. And it's basically them getting picked off one by one by a guy in this mask, and it's them trying to figure out how to survive. I gotta say, seeing a movie 2 days early before its actual release was actually kind of fun, and it's really neat. I mean, it's not the first early movie I saw. I remember seeing a week and a half early before its actual direct-to-video release, called the Chucky, and then I got to see not the new Texas Chainsaw, but the one before that, 2017's Leatherface. I got to see that a month early. There was some other stuff I saw early. I think I saw Tales from the Hood too a couple days early. I think I saw the Victor Crowley movie early. I got to see a lot of movies early. Um, but this one, it was all right for a comedy horror movie. It's cool. It's not my favorite. I mean, there was a lot of laughs here and there, but it's not like for some reason, the movie just kind of reminded me a little bit of the movie that came out last year, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. And because Bodies, 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 that was a movie that makes you kind of guess a little more, and guess and guess and guess, and that's what I like about the movies like this. I mean, this one did kind of like have like a guessing kind of like thing too, because it was kind of like the movie was kind of like an African American version of Scream. That's what it was kind of like. I mean, there was some parts here and there that were referencing like horror movies, like in the beginning. I mean, they didn't do it like exactly kind of like what Scream would do. But for a movie, I thought this was fun. On a scale of 1 to 10, 8 out of 10. The movie wasn't perfect, but I still enjoyed it for what it was. Will I get it on Blu-ray when it comes out? It's possible. I have to think about that though. But it's definitely something I could rewatch again. It's not entirely like a bad movie, but I still like it for what it was. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And I know tonight was supposed to be a DVD and Blu-ray update. I know, but that didn't happen. Let's just say stuff happens sometimes. Personal stuff is going on lately, so that we'll just put it at that. But hopefully this kind of makes up for the no DVD and Blu-ray update tonight, and I promise there'll be one in probably like next 2 weeks. There will be. I'll give you something. Yeah. Thanks for watching.